Okay, hi. So Chris Corrigan here on Bowen Island, and I wanted to give you a sense of one of the more spectacular winter weather phenomena we get here. Bowen Island is in an inlet, at the mouth of an inlet, and the inlet runs due north. And when we get the right kinds of weather conditions, we get these storms, these windstorms that come blistering down Howe Sound from the north, and all of the cold air from the interior gets pushed out towards the Strait of Georgia. So I'm at the very north tip of the island at Hood Point West, and I'm just watching the Squamish roll in, and I'll show you what it looks like here. Okay, still inside the car, you can see over here, this is the Britannia Range, which is the east wall of Howe Sound, the inlet, and we're looking straight up towards Gambier. That is Gambier Island here, and that is Anvil Island with that little fin, almost look like a killer whale fin on it. And so we're looking straight up Howe Sound, and if the weather was a little bit clearer, you'd be able to see Mount Garibaldi up there past Squamish. And so you can see the wind blowing down the sound. It's blowing about 80 kilometers an hour right now, and the sea is just churned up. And I want to give you a sense of what it feels like, so I'm going to step out of the car now. And this is the 80-kilometer-an-hour winds up on the hillside up there. You see a house. That house belongs to my friend Brian. He's 175 feet above the ocean down here, and he often has salt spray on the window when the storm is blowing like this. We've got 80-kilometer-an-hour winds. We've got churning waves out in the sound. It's almost impossible for me to talk. That's how strong the wind is. So this gives you an idea of the power of the Squamish. The other thing I want to show you up here are some fir trees on top of the cliffs. Now these trees are 40 or 50 feet high, and they're just swaying back and forth like blades of grass. It's freezing here. Also, the wind chill here is about minus 25. There we are. Back into the car. So that's the Squamish. As we head back here, I'll give you a sense of what it looks like as we drive on the road, and you can see. So I'm driving along Hood Point West. This is the road at Hood Point West, and as we come up here, this is it runs right along the very north end of Bowen, and so it gets most of the teeth of the Squamish, and you can see on the sides of the road here just all of the fir boughs that are down. These Douglas firs prefer to shed branches than to topple in a wind, so whenever a wind like this blows up, the road just gets littered with this stuff and just carpeted with it. So here is some of the detritus from the storm that's been blowing now. We've had a couple of blows the last couple of days. It's the 22nd today, and we had one on the 20th as well. So there's a lot of duff here down on the ground, a lot of these little boughs that have been knocked down.